I'll get somewhere with that, won't I?
Now, listen, they're a very difficult audience, and you held them every minute. They know what they like, and they liked you.
Well, I didn't like them.
All the same, you were very good.
I thought you were wonderful.
Oh, this is George Bone, Netta London.
How do you do?
Netta's just moved into the square. He writes music.
Songs?
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, no, symphonies, classic stuff.
How about another drink, Mickey?
Right one.
When I heard you singing in there, I got an idea for a sort of tune. May I play it?
Oh, I'm sorry we're late. Rita had to go by the station.
Oh, do I see anyone there you know?
Just a husband of mine running like mad. Why?
Nobody else?
Where's Addie? Weren't you supposed to pick her up? Nothing's happened to her, I hope.
Addie Ross left town this morning.
Left town? Well, what do you mean left town? She certainly could have told someone, or at least phoned.
She's left for good.
Well, it must have been something sudden, some emergency. What makes you so sure it's for good? How do you know?
Well, the doorman told me she'd subleased her apartment last week, and yesterday she sold her car. So much for your sudden emergency.
Well, if that isn't...
Whose idea, Addie's? As a matter of fact, now let me think.
May I have a cigarette?
Huh? Oh, here you are.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr.
Phipps, George Phipps. This is Miss Finney.
How do you do?
Hello, Miss Finney. Been here long? We just got here. Well, didn't you see Rita and Addie go by? They were a few steps ahead of me. Just now? Well, I'm sure they saw you, but you probably weren't looking their way. Not that I blame you. Say hello on your way out, why don't you? Hmm? Yeah.
Love to. You have such nice friends.
He's a school teacher. He hasn't got a dime.
Oh. You were saying something about another drink.
It's getting stuffy in here. I want some air. Weren't you out of cigarettes back there? Didn't you ask George for one?
Did I?
You're smart.
Thanks.
Plenty smart.
We going to talk about business now?
Let's look at the view for a while.
Miss Lipke is leaving next week.
Yeah,
And if Miss Goldberg moves up, you'll need a new assistant supervisor.
like flies around honey. You and your boyfriend.
They're definite. Well, tomorrow's another working day. Shall we go?
Yeah. I'm not so sure you are.
No?
No.
Thanks.
You're smart.
So you told me.
I'm smart, too, and I've been around.
I'll bet.
It's an old act. You're good at it, but you don't fool me.
You're smart, all right. Smarter than anybody.
And I know all the answers.
Then answer this one. Why pick on me? I've been watching your work, Miss Finney, and I think you're ready for advancement. Let's have your brains out with a powder puff. Sit down. Give me a cigarette, huh?
Sure. Hey, how come you ain't dressed up for New Year's Eve?
I am. I'm going to a fancy dress ball.
Yeah? As what?
A queen.
A queen?
A queen in a silver frame.
I don't get it.
I'll go see what's keeping Babe.
What do you want?
They tell me you ain't hurt so bad.
Lost a lot of blood.
That's a shame.
Give me a cigarette. Matches. Tell me something. Who's they?
The head doctor, Wharton.
You go to see him?
He came to see me. He and the... Dr. Brooks.
Yeah, now, that was real nice. They don't always do that.
Why won't you let him examine Johnny's body?
Ah, so that's why you're here, huh?
Well, why won't you let him?
Let me give you a light.
No, it's all right.
Come over here.
Let me go.
What are you scared of? I can't move. There's cops all around.
They say it's on account of you they gotta have the autopsy, because you think he was killed and they want to prove you
Because
wrong.
that nigger doctor murdered Johnny. It's the truth. I swear it. I seen it with my own eyes. Edie, sit down. Please, sit down. Look, I'm on the level. What's in it for me not to be? Why wouldn't I believe? Unless I knew better.
They say you want to think the way you do because Dr. Brooks is colored.
Yeah, sure, I know. I'm supposed to forget it. I'm supposed to forget my brother couldn't have a white doctor, forget he'd be alive if he did. Edie, I want to ask you something. If you had a kid, would you send him to a nigger doctor? Would you like one putting his dirty black hands on you? Would you like to be lying here like me, watching Johnny in that bed, shot in the leg, watching a nigger doctor jab a needle into his back, watching Johnny die?
If you're so sure, what are you afraid of? Give them a chance to prove it.
No, because they won't be looking for anything they don't know. They want to fix it so nobody ever knows the truth.
I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, it certainly don't figure you're going to believe me. Why should you? When have I ever leveled with you?
Never.
You ate that stuff like it was lemonade.
I'm cold.
On a hot night like this. I'm hot. You're a big girl now, ain't you, Edie?
I even smoke.
I'll bet.
If you're gonna get going
We
someplace,
got
you better
time. I'm hungry.
get something on the way.
I want to eat here.
We're all out of your favorite dish.
Tell the dummy to go out and get some.
Never seen such a man for split pea soup 3 and 4 times a week. Some men is licking with the doctor and split pea soup.
With my old man, it was liquor.
He never gets home on time, so soup gets lumpy. Sure don't like lumps.
My mother and me, we got the lumps.
Who?
When my old man would get drunk, he'd beat up on us.
I got a brother like that. Drinking makes him crazy. More coffee?
Wonder what makes them like that, like animals.
Guess maybe they think it proves something. If they can hurt somebody.
I seen a newsreel once where some dogs were chasing a rabbit. They'd tear it to pieces. And then they'd go after another one and another one. Like men.
Not all of them.
Some dogs don't either.
Oh.
Gladys, what do you do on your day off? Like today? Or a reason not to be?
Oh, doctors come home.
Better make some fresh coffee.
Oh, he only takes milk when he's been up all night. Helps him to sleep.
Working day and night. What's he get out of it?
Circles under his eyes.
And why does he do it?
Well, he says it's a doctor's job. He says doctors ain't like other people and they shouldn't expect to live like them.
Do you know the color of him, Dr. Brooks?
Blue? Sure. Why?
Gladys, I told you weeks ago to get that lock fixed.
Here's your milk.
You never pay the slightest attention to what I say around here. I'm sick and tired.
You're
of it.
tired, all right. That's what makes you so touchy.
Someday somebody's going to walk right in here and grab you.
I stopped worrying about that 20 years ago.
How are you this morning?
Okay.
Did she give you much trouble?
We got along fine. Drink your milk.
Sorry I kept you waiting. I was just getting ready to go out.
I saw you and Cora Laurent at the church. Is that why we must forget? Don't be ridiculous. It's not so ridiculous. After all, there may be be some truth in those letters. Got a light? Are you worried about Mrs. Burnett?
Not about Mrs. Burnett especially. If this keeps up, too.
But I didn't believe it.
It had to do with my marriage. My wife is dead. We married very young without knowing much about each other. She probably never realized what it meant to be a doctor's wife. Especially a doctor who was busy and hardly ever at home. She got lonely, I suppose. Anyway, she fell in love, or thought she did. She left me and went to live with him for a time.
You're wonderful for me, Lily. I can't tell you how wonderful. I find myself being so much nearer to someone I like